Say yes to new beginnings.
Yes.
Say yes to new standards of excellence.
Yes.
Say yes to engaging reportage with a difference.
Yes.
Introducing Yes International Magazine. The time to say yes to your dreams and aspirations is here.
Good morning and welcome once again to another Instagram live session. My guest this morning is our brand new district governor, Rotarian Ismaila Remi Bello. Rotarian Ismaila Remi Bello was born in Ibadan, the capital of Oyo State. He was born on Sunday, September 15, 1957. He had his primary education at ICC Primary School in Ibuko, Molete, Ibadan. His secondary education was at Ibuko, all right? His secondary education was at the Ibadan City Academy. Thereafter, he had a brief spell at the Polytechnic Ibadan, where he obtained his national diploma in accountancy before proceeding to the Olabisi Onabanjo University, where he bagged his BSc Honors in accounting, second class upper division. His MSc, also in accounting, came from the University of Lagos. Also at the University of Lagos, our district governor is currently pursuing his PhD. Rotarian Ismaila Remi Bello is a fellow of the Institute of Chartered Accountants of Nigeria, fellow Chartered Taxation of Nigeria, and member Institute of Directors. He is equally an alumnus of the Lagos Business School and has attended several other courses, both at home and abroad. He recently retired as the Chief Executive Officer of Greater Hope Nigeria Limited, where he now sits as the chairman of the board. He has served as chairman of Eco Forum, a federal government body responsible for reconciling Eco Electricity Distribution Company with their customers. He has also served as Lagos Chamber of Commerce and Industry as President and Chairman of Council. He's a past Vice Chairman, African Region, and Council Member of World Chamber Federation, and a Speaker at the Federation's Qatar 2013 and Torino Conference in 2015. He is an honorary live Vice President of the Nigerian British Chamber of Commerce. Bello's contribution to commerce and industry in Nigeria was recognized by the federal government with his appointment as one of the 25-man Presidential Advisory Council of the Nigerian Industrial Revolution Plan of the federal government of Nigeria in 2014, a past president of Jericho Businessmen Club. Since becoming a Rotarian in 2011 at the Rotary Club of Ikeja South, he has served in various capacities, becoming the club's president in the 2007-2008 Rotary year. He has served as district treasurer, chairman, district vocation service committee, chairman, district conference committee, and assistant governor for 3 consecutive years before becoming the district governor nominee, the district governor elect, and now our district governor. Our brand new DG is a member of the Rotary Action Group for Peace and the major donor of the Rotary Foundation. He has served as treasurer of the Nigerian National Polio Plus Committee since 2013, the committee that has successfully brought polio to zero in Nigeria. He has attended several district conferences, Rotary International Conventions, West African Project Fairs, and Rotary Institute, Zone 20A, a philanthropist par excellence. He personally funded the purchase of land and raised funds during his 50th birthday to build a primary school for Temidire community in Ifo local government area of Ogun State through his Rotary Club. The school today is one of the public primary schools being run by the Ogun State government, with student enrollment of about 600 as at 2020. Remi Bello is happily married and blessed with children and grandchildren. Distinguished Rotarians, friends, fans, followers, join me as I welcome our DG, Rotarian Ismaila Remi Bello, to this Instagram live session.
Thank you, my assistant governor, brand new assistant governor, Kingmaker assistant governor, as you are. Good morning.
Thank you.
Good this morning.
All right, sir. Thank you so much, my DG. So, congratulations, my DG, on your assumption of office as our district governor, Rotary International District 9110. Now, how does it feel to be a district governor? I know that this is your second day in office, but how does it feel to be a district governor?
Thank you very much. It's exciting to be a district governor. I'm highly excited, and I look forward to see how we run the year, to serve, to change lives. Is the peak in Rotary world at district level to attain district governor status. Is great to be a district governor. To an average Rotarian, it's always a life ambition. It's not always.
Okay, sir. Now, officially, you assumed office on Thursday, July 1, 2021. What was the first thing you did when you woke up on that first day as the district governor?
Thank you very much. There wasn't that much difference to my way of life. When I wake up, first thing in the morning is to call my God. And on this occasion, being a special day, being a day I've been looking forward to in the last 3 years. You know, election or nomination into district governorship of Rotary, and even the assumption of office takes you an average of 3 years. You first of all got nominated as district governor nominee designate before you become the following year district governor nominee, district governor elect, and finally the district governor itself. So the 1st of July, when I woke up, I said, wow, the day is here. The next thing I had to do was to go back to my praying mat as usual and put everything in the care of the Most High, the giver and taker of everything we have. That's what I did.
Interesting. Now, as the DG, what is going to change about you, both as a person and as a Rotarian?
Yes, as a DG, like you know, we are called change maker DG. We are having change maker year, and what that one is saying, in the last 2 years or thereabout, we got this COVID-19 pandemic. Before then, let me say, like 2016, Rotary as an organization that continues to evolve day by day, Rotary International came up with a strategic plan with 4-pronged strategic objectives. I want to touch the last one, which is we shall increase our ability to adapt. Ability to adapt. If not that we are insiders, we know so much about our organization, People may even say we are one of those conspirators about COVID-19. How would you be saying you reduce your ability to adapt? We've always been having physical meetings, physical fellowship, project execution. All of a sudden, we couldn't have fellowship. We had to go online. We have to go virtual. That's a ability to adapt. We just adapt to the situation. So we've adapted now. What we now have to do is how do we bring change to people's life? We are to serve to change people's life, to change lives. So the change we are bringing up is in various areas. Most especially, Rotary is about vocation and community. So most especially communities, how we are going to come up with impactful service projects and let the community that we have people that are doing good. We pride ourselves as people doing good in the world. So what we are going to embark on is to serve our communities more than we've ever been doing. Like our Rotary International President, Sheikh Hameta, challenged us. He said we should do more, do more. What are we to do more? Do more service projects, do more of community-related activities. And what do we need to grow? We need to grow our membership. When we grow membership, we will have more men to do the job. That's the situation. That's what we are going to embark on. That's the change we are bringing.
Interesting. As the DG and during your tenure, what is going to be your star project? What will be your major focus as far as projects are concerned or project is concerned?
Okay, thank you very much, my AG Azu. Like you know, I'm a district governor. I'm not a Rotary president. I'm not a club president. So let's understand the role of a district governor and the role of a Rotary president, a Rotary club president. You know, our district 9110 has about, as at the last count, we have about 124 Rotary clubs, which they are under the jurisdiction of the district governor. The district governor is to supervise. These are independent clubs that are to be supervised by the district governor to ascertain their health, their status. It's not for the district to embark on legacy projects, but to support the Rotary clubs, to execute projects, life-touching projects in their communities. It is the clubs that are in the communities. So it is the clubs that will be doing projects. But despite that, the district is ready. I am ready to support clubs. The legacy project we are having this year is not to be executed directly by the district, but by the club. We have come up with what we call Adopt a School project. Adopt a School project is going to concentrate or center on what we call WASH, one of the 7 areas of focus. We have what we call 7 areas of focus. These are the areas the Rotary Foundation, that is the foundation of our organization, has slated, has identified as what we should pursue. So WASH, water, sanitation, and hygiene is very central. So we have taken that aspect of the 7 areas of focus, we are taking it to schools, and what we are doing is within the district, our clubs are encouraged to go back to their communities, identify public primary schools that are having the challenges of good toilet facilities, water, drinking water, and some level of renovation work. So what the district is going to do is to support about 30 public primary schools through the clubs. That is the start for the. In addition to that, we have what we call DEEP, District Economic Empowerment Project. It's a kind of project. Before now, we've always been having scholarship year in, year out through our local foundation, which we call the WEF. The WEF is District 9110 Education and Welfare Endowment Fund. We call it the WEF. The WEF granted 153 scholarship awards to indigent but bright students from our district. What I'm saying is we've been taking care of indigent students but bright students. What of those indigent students? They're not too bright. Whose parents are willing to sponsor? Yeah. Whose parents are willing to sponsor? But because they are not empowered, because of the economic challenges they are facing, they are not in position. So we are now coming up with the program we call DEEP. It's a kind of empowerment whereby the parents that would have ordinarily sponsored their pupils or children to school were not able to. So we are going to give them a loan, a free interest loan of maximum of 100,000, a revolving loan. We are going to build the fund like we have for the WEF. The WEF is a fund that we put money into year in, year out by the Rotary clubs. So the same thing we want to do for DEEP. It's like we are talking of a coin, and that coin is indigent students. The first side of that coin is indigent but bright. The second side of the coin is indigent but not too bright. Indigent and bright to be sponsored by the WEF scholarship. Indigent but not too bright to be sponsored by the empowered parents who would have benefited from DEEP loan arrangement. That is the second one we are pursuing as a legacy project. What I'm saying is that it's not just one project we are pursuing. We are looking at education by adopting 30 public primary schools. We are trying to improve the environment, to make the environment conducive for proper learning. And we are looking at the other side, the need, the DEEP as empowerment, whereby students, both bright and not too bright, are being taken care of. Thank you very much.
Interesting. Now, I need us to talk about Rotary, because I know that some of the people who are going to watch this thing and some of the people who are watching this thing do not really know about Rotary. So I need you to tell us briefly what Rotary is all about, especially for non-Rotarians who are joining us. What is Rotary really all about, sir?
Yeah, thank you very much, Azu. Rotary is that global network of 1.2 million neighbors, friends, leaders, and problem solvers. We see problem and we try to solve it. We see a world where people unite and take action. Get it right. Where people unite and take action to create a lasting change in our world, across the globe, in our communities, and even in ourselves. Rotary has always been at the forefront of peace, pursuing globally. Probably when Rotary was founded, you recollect, it was founded in 1905. The world was full of crisis. The turmoil in the world was so unbecoming. You will recollect the First World War was in 1914. It wouldn't have been 1914 that they just started the hostility. The hostility must have been building up before the war broke out in 1914. So Rotary has always been an harbinger of peace, pursuing peace. And the same way that it was pursuing peace till 1944, 1945, when the Second World War came up. That's why Rotary was the only NGO that was part of the founding fathers of the United Nations. And in 1917, the fifth president of Rotary International, Aklon, came up with this idea of Rotary Foundation, whereby we will be putting money to, and we have an endowment that will ensure.
What makes a good Rotarian, and who is a good Rotarian?
Yes, like I told you what Rotary is all about. A good Rotarian is a service-minded individual. It's all about service to humanity. And as a matter of fact, even by the scriptures, we are expected to be servitude to God. And like somebody will say, serving humanity is hallmark of service to God. So in Rotarian, is that somebody who has mind of service? The moment you have mind of service, all those things that you cherish, and what are those things? We call them 4 T's in Rotary. You will be ready to sacrifice them. And that's your treasure, that's your thinking, that's your talent, and that's your time. That's a good Rotarian who is ready to serve without counting cost. That is how I would define a good Rotarian.
All right. Now, what got you interested in Rotary in the first instance?
What
got you interested in Rotary in the first instance? Why did you decide to become a Rotarian?
Yes, like I said, I've always been a service-oriented person. Right from my youthful days, I believe in service. I am ready to go to any length to assist, to help. That's what brought me into Rotary, and I saw it as an organization and of service can be realized. Is well-structured organization. So that's what attracted me to Rotary.
All right. Now, your journey in Rotary, how would you describe it?
Oh, I would not say it's torturous, but I would say it's been interesting, though it has taken me a longer time becoming a DG, probably because of other activities, not because I was not qualified to become one. You know, I joined Rotary in year 2001, and I was at club level. I served in various capacities before I became the president of the club in 2007, when I want to say we had a landmark project.
That's correct.
In donation of a public primary school to a community in Nifo. The community never had a public primary school before. I used my personal money to buy a piece of land, 2 plots of land, and donated same to the community. And with the support of my club and my well-wishers during my 50th birthday, we were able to raise enough funds to build the public primary school, which is one of the schools being run by Ogun State government today. Having done that, the following year I was invited to the district to come and serve as a district treasurer. It was a very eventful. I served under the leadership of PDG Richard Kiwa or Sagi. That is very eventful year, like I said. Thereafter, along the line, I served with some committees at district level, but not until 2014, when I was about to finish my presidency of Lagos Chamber of Commerce and Industry, I now had, I think I saw that I will have good time to attend to Rotary work. It was at that point I was appointed an assistant governor, which I did for 3 years. Thereafter, I was given the chairmanship of district conference of the district. You know, district conference is a very big event in Rotary world. We thank God we had a very successful inspiration district conference. Thereafter, I went in for the governorship and I won. So as I became, that has been the journey. I would not want to say it's torturous or it's stressful. I think I went through it the way God wanted me to go through it.
Interesting. Now, at the end of your tenure as the district governor, what would you want to be remembered for? What legacy will you be leaving behind for District 9110?
Thank you very much. The legacy I always want to leave behind wherever I serve. I've served at other places, like Lagos Chamber of Commerce and Industry. The legacy I always want to leave behind is when people remember Remi Bello passed through this office. He touched lives. I am fulfilled.
Interesting.
It's not about the structures I built, but about the lives I am able to touch. And that is the thing for this year. I am about to serve to change life. I haven't got anything to give for this, but I assure you of one thing, which I will not compromise. I will provide leadership.
Interesting.